Hey there, beautiful souls. Have you ever found yourself trapped in a seemingly endless cycle where every day feels like a battle just to hold on to a shred of energy and joy? Maybe it's that toxic friendship that's been dragging you down for months, a job that leaves you feeling like a hollow shell, or a relentless wave of negativity that seems to follow you wherever you go. I've been in that dark place too, and trust me, it's utterly exhausting. Physically, mentally, and emotionally. You start to wonder if there's any way out, if there's a light at the end of the tunnel, or if you're just doomed to keep trudging through the mud. But here's the big life-altering question that's about to flip the script for you. What if walking away from those soul-crushing situations could be the boldest, most powerful move you ever make? I know it sounds counterintuitive. Walking away often feels like giving up, but stick with me, because we're about to dive deep into something incredible. Today, we're exploring the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, that tough-as-nails philosophy that's been a beacon of strength for centuries. It's all about building emotional resilience, finding inner peace, and living with a purpose that lights you up from the inside. This isn't some dry, dusty old theory. It's a practical toolkit for thriving, even when life throws its worst at you. I've distilled 13 powerful lessons from this timeless wisdom, and together, we're going to unpack how stepping back from what is holding you down can set you free in ways you never imagined. Whether it's a relationship that's gone sour, a workplace that's grinding you down, or just a habit that's keeping you stuck, these lessons are your roadmap to liberation. So, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's make this a journey we take together. Grab a cozy spot, get comfortable, and let's dive in, because you deserve a life brimming with peace, crystal clear clarity, and an unstoppable sense of power that comes from within. Are you ready to transform? Let's get started. Picking your battles wisely. Imagine you strolling through a bustling marketplace, the kind where every stall is alive with energy, vibrant, colorful fabrics fluttering in the breeze, the irresistible aroma of sizzling food wafting through the air, and a constant hum of voices blending into a lively symphony. Now picture this scene as a metaphor for your life. That marketplace is your world, and your basket? It's your time and energy, those precious, finite resources you carry with you every day. As you wander through this vibrant chaos, each stall represents a different piece of your existence, a relationship that shapes your days, a hobby that fuels your passion, a work project demanding your focus, each one calling out, begging you to pause and invest a part of yourself in it. But here is the catch that might just change how you navigate this journey. Not every stall deserves a slice of your limited basket. Think about it for a moment. Some stalls carry a heavy, negative vibe that you can almost feel weighing you down, like the lingering sting of gossip that clings to the air, or a friendship that leaves you utterly wiped out, emotionally and physically drained. Seneca, that wise old Stoic philosopher, dropped a truth bomb that still resonates today. We don't have a short life. We just squander so much of it on things that don't truly matter. Holding on to those draining stalls is like pouring water on weeds, hoping against hope that they'll magically transform into beautiful roses. It's a futile effort, isn't it? Crazy as it sounds, we've all done it. But then, scattered among the noise, there are those stalls that light a fire in you, friends who lift your spirits with a single laugh, hobbies that spark joy deep in your core, conversations that leave you buzzing with inspiration. Those are the fertile patches, the rich soil where your energy can take root and flourish. So how do you figure out where to spend your time? Take a pause right now and ask yourself, does this stall, this person, this task align with the values that guide my life? Does it leave me energized or completely drained? Is this the best place to pour my limited energy, or could I invest it somewhere that will help me grow into the person I want to be? Walking away from those energy-sucking stalls isn't cold-hearted or mean-spirited. It's an act of self-care, a deliberate choice to protect and nurture your own well-being. It's about redirecting your focus to the things that feed your soul, that help you thrive. And here's the best part. It doesn't have to be a dramatic Hollywood-style exit. Sometimes it is as simple as a quiet no thanks or a gentle step back from the chaos. Each choice you make, every little decision to walk away from what doesn't serve you, is like planting a seed in your garden of life. Over time, those smart decisions build an existence that blooms with purpose and joy, one thoughtful step at a time. Ready to start sifting through your marketplace and choosing where to invest? Let's move on to the next piece of this journey together. Dancing to your own rhythm. Now, let's shift gears and imagine life as a vibrant, pulsating dance floor alive with energy, where everyone's moving to the beat of their own drum, creating a beautiful tapestry of motion and connection. You're out there in the mix, swaying with others, each step a blend of shared energy and personal rhythm, a delicate dance of give and take. But here is the thing that keeps this whole performance smooth and enjoyable. You need boundaries, those invisible lines that maintain respect and safety, ensuring everyone can move freely without stepping on each other's toes. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers and a true heavyweight in the wisdom department, taught us to live authentically, true to our own values and essence. Setting those boundaries? It's a cornerstone of that philosophy. It's not about constructing an impenetrable fortress to lock everyone out. It's about carving out a personal space where you can glide through life with confidence and feel genuinely good about yourself. A lot of folks out there might look at setting boundaries and think it as selfish, like you're slamming the door on people or pushing them away. But hold on a second, let's flip that perspective. True self-love, the kind that runs deep, means recognizing that your energy and emotional space are treasures worth protecting. Picture this scene. When dancers respect each other's space, the dance becomes a fluid, effortless masterpiece, each movement complementing the next. But what happens when someone keeps stomping on your toes, over and over, ignoring your rhythm? It throws the whole dance into chaos, doesn't it? Walking away from someone who persistently crosses those lines isn't about abandoning them or giving up on the connection. It is a powerful stand for yourself. It's you declaring, I deserve respect, and I'm not going to keep playing this unbalanced game anymore. You don't need to make a grand, dramatic gesture to set things right here. Maybe it is as simple as a firm, I need some space for now. Or quietly cutting back on the time you spend with that energy-draining person, what I like to call an energy vampire. The real key lies in keeping those boundaries clear, consistent, and unwavering. People who truly value you, who see your worth, will understand and respect those lines you've drawn. And here's the beautiful payoff. Those connections will grow stronger, more authentic, and more real as a result. It's an ongoing dance, a process of tweaking your steps as you go. Be kind in your approach, but firm in your resolve. And never, ever feel a shred of guilt for saying no when it's warranted. By embracing this approach, you're not just protecting yourself. You're reopening the door wide to relationships and experiences that let you dance through life with unbridled joy and freedom. Ready to find your perfect rhythm and keep the music playing? Let's move on to the next step in this journey together. Finding peace within yourself. All right, let us take a little detour into an exciting treasure hunt that is going to shift how you see your journey. Imagine you've got an old, weathered map in your hands, its lines and symbols leading you to a chest brimming with treasures, peace that soothes your soul, understanding that clears the fog, and a fresh start that opens new doors. Sounds thrilling, doesn't it? We often convince ourselves that this treasure is waiting out there somewhere just beyond our reach, maybe, tied to a heartfelt apology from someone who wronged us, a dramatic confrontation to set things right, or someone else stepping up to hand us that elusive closure we crave. But here is the twist that is about to change everything. Marcus Aurelius, that wise Stoic emperor who ruled with a philosopher, Hard dropped a truth bomb that cut straight to the core. Stop wasting your precious time waiting for others to define what is good or right for you. The real closure, the kind that transforms your life, it's an inside job, a treasure you hold the key to within yourself. It is totally natural to yearn for that external fix, those neat little bows we imagine will tie up the messy, unresolved situations in our lives. We picture it like a storybook ending where everything falls into place with a single conversation or gesture. But clinging to that hope can keep you anchored in the past, always looking backward instead of forward, trapped in a cycle that drains your spirit. So what if you turn that focus inward instead? Walking away from the need for someone else's validation or approval isn't a step it. As the start of a profound journey of self-discovery that can set you free. Take a deep breath right now. Feel it fill your lungs and treat yourself with the same gentle kindness you'd offer a dear friend who is hurting. Acknowledge the pain you've carried, let go of the self-blame that's been weighing you down, and give yourself full permission to heal at your own pace. That's self-compassion in action. A rich, fertile ground where personal growth can take root and flourish. And let's talk about forgiveness, because it's often misunderstood. Don't get it twisted. Forgiving someone doesn't mean you're saying what you did was okay, or that you're excusing their actions. It's about dropping that heavy load of resentment that's been running your life, holding you back from the peace you deserve. Take a moment to ask yourself, what did this experience teach me about myself or the world? How can I use that lesson to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient from here? That's you taking the pen and rewriting your story, one thoughtful step at a time. Closure isn't some distant finish line you cross and forget. It's a process, a winding path you walk with patience and care. Be gentle with yourself as you navigate it. Sure, an apology from someone else might feel good in the moment, like a warm hug, but the real lasting power comes from within. You've got an incredible well of strength inside you, waiting to be tapped, to let go of what's holding you back and move forward with grace and confidence. Ready to unlock that treasure chest and claim your inner peace? Let's dive deeper into this transformative journey together. Stepping into the unknown. Picture this. You're cozied up in a charming little cottage, wrapped in the warm embrace of familiar routines, safe, predictable, and oh so comfortable. That's your comfort zone, a snug sanctuary where everything feels just right, doesn't it? The days flow with a rhythm you know by heart, the risks are manageable, and the outcomes are as predictable as the sunrise. It's a place that lulls you into a sense of security, a haven where you can kick back and relax. But here is the deal that might just shake things up. Lingering in that cozy cottage for too long can quietly transform it into a cage, locking you away from the growth and potential that's waiting just beyond your doorstep. Seneca, that wise and insightful Stoic philosopher, gave us a nudge that still echoes today. Don't fear death, but fear the possibility of living a life that's only half experienced, a life where you never truly stretch your wings. The real adventure, the one that promises to awaken your spirit, is out there, beckoning you from beyond those familiar, comforting walls. That comfort zone is undeniably tempting. It's a space where you've mastered the rules, weighed the risks, and can predict the outcomes with your eyes closed. It's like a well-worn pair of shoes, perfectly molded to your feet. But if you don't muster the courage to step outside, you might miss out on incredible opportunities, chances to discover new passions that set your heart ablaze or unearth talents you didn't even know were hiding within you. Outside that cottage stretches a wild, vibrant landscape, a sprawling expanse filled with endless possibilities just waiting for you to step into and explore. Walking away from old habits that no longer serve you or stifling situations that keep you small opens the door to that thrilling adventure, inviting you to rewrite the story of who you can become. Yeah, I won't sugarcoat it. It's scary out there. You might stumble over unfamiliar ground, wrestle with doubts that creep in, or smack into roadblocks that test your resolve. But here's the secret that can change how you see those challenges. That discomfort you feel, it's not a warning sign to retreat. It's a badge of honor, a clear signal that you're growing. It stretches the boundaries of what you thought possible, builds your resilience like a muscle being strengthened, and teaches you profound lessons about who you are and what you're capable of. So, embrace it with open arms. Start small, maybe pick up a new hobby that's been calling your name. Take a different route on your daily walk, or try something that makes your pulse quicken just a little. Celebrate every tiny step forward, no matter how small it seems, because each one is a victory in itself. This journey isn't about rushing to some far-off destination. It's about savoring the process, the growth that happens along the way. Deep down, you're braver than you give yourself credit for, stronger than the obstacles you face, and more capable of amazing things than you've ever imagined. Ready to step out of that cottage and see what incredible adventures are waiting just beyond? Let's go explore together. Letting others grow their own way. Let's paint a vivid picture of a garden lush, sprawling and teeming with life, where plants of all kinds stretch toward the sun. Some flourish with vibrant blooms, their leaves glossy and strong, while others struggle, their stems bent under unseen pressures, and a few might even crowd your space, their roots tangling with yours in a quiet battle for dominance. Epictetus, that wise Stoic guide whose words still resonate, reminds us to anchor our focus on what we can truly control, our own choices, our own responses, and to release our grip on the rest. Nurturing others, offering them care and support, is a beautiful act, a gesture that can light up the world. But trying to force their growth, to bend their branches into the shape you envision? That's a losing battle, one that saps your strength and leaves you empty-handed. We often find ourselves leaping into the fray, eager to fix people or mold them into the version we think they should be, our vision of perfection projected onto their lives. It's a natural impulse, born from love or frustration, but that relentless chase for control can leave us frustrated, worn thin, and neglected as we pour our energy into a cause that's beyond our reach. Instead, picture drawing a circle around what you can manage: your thoughts that shape your day, your actions that define your character, your reactions that set the tone for your interactions. That circle is your garden to tend, a personal plot where you hold the reins. Walking away from the urge to change others isn't a sign of giving up or waving a white flag. It's an act of acceptance, a recognition that their journey is shaped by their own unique experiences, their own soil and sunlight. It's letting them grow at their own pace, in their own way. Redirect that energy inward, turning it into a powerful force for your own transformation. Take the time to get to know your triggers, what sets you off, what pulls you down, and use that insight to set clear, healthy boundaries that protect your peace. Communicate with honesty and clarity, letting your needs and limits be known without apology. And lead by example, letting your growth and positivity become a quiet inspiration for others. When you focus on cultivating your own patch, planting your seeds of intention and watching them bloom, you create a natural ripple effect. Others may see your thriving garden and find the courage to tend their own, growing in their own time. It's a beautiful cycle, one where your progress lifts others without you forcing a single leaf into place. Ready to start cultivating your own vibrant patch and letting others flourish in theirs? Let's move forward together on this enriching path.
Listening to your gut. Let's circle back to that bustling marketplace, where the air is thick, with voices pulling you in every direction, vendors calling out their wares, crowds chattering, and the constant hum of activity creating a whirlwind of noise. In the midst of all that chaos, know emerges as your secret superpower, a single word that can cut through the clutter and reclaim your power. Marcus Aurelius, that insightful Stoic emperor, dropped a gem of wisdom when he said, "Don't waste your precious time trying to prove yourself to others. Instead, trust your gut, that inner voice that knows what's best for you. Saying no isn't some rude or cold gesture, it's a gateway, a key that unlocks a life that feels authentic, aligned, and right for you. We've all been conditioned to over-explain ourselves, haven't we? From a young age, we're taught to justify every no we utter, as if saying it without a lengthy excuse makes us selfish or We worry about disappointing others, about how they'll perceive us, and that quest for approval can drown out the quiet wisdom bubbling up from within. But here's the truth. That gentle, persistent inner voice is built from the rich tapestry of your experiences, shaped by the values you hold dear, and honed by the lessons you've learned along the way. When it whispers or sometimes shouts for you to walk away, it's worth listening to with your full attention. A simple, confident no is more than enough. No elaborate explanations. No apologies required. It's a declaration of your self-respect, a boundary set with clarity and strength. This isn't about building walls around yourself or retreating into isolation. It's about protecting the sacred space where you can thrive, where you can breathe and grow. Saying no to the things that drain you, those energy-sapping tasks, toxic interactions, or unnecessary obligations, opens up room in your life for what truly nourishes your soul, the people and pursuits that light you up. It's a powerful shift that boosts your sense of control, drawing in connections with those who respect your limits and value your authenticity. Plus, it carves out precious time for your true yes sister, opportunities and relationships that align with your deepest purpose. Trust that intuition, like it's your trusty compass, guiding you through the marketplace's noise toward a life of fulfillment. Ready to say that no loud and proud, embracing the freedom it brings. Let's keep moving forward on this empowering path together.
Stepping back to win. Life's battles aren't always won by charging forward with unrelenting force. Sometimes, the smartest move is to step back, reassess, and redirect your energy. Walking away doesn't signal surrender. It's a deliberate strategy to gain perspective, recharge, and prepare for what's next. Society often mislabels retreat as weakness, but true strength lies in recognizing when to pivot. Knowing when to pause and shift focus is a hallmark of resilience and wisdom, allowing you to navigate challenges with greater clarity and purpose. When emotions run high, it's easy to get entangled in the heat of the moment, where impulsive reactions can cloud judgment. Stepping back creates space for reflection, helping you untangle the web of feelings and see the bigger picture. This pause conserves mental and emotional energy, preserving your resources for battles that truly matter. By distancing yourself from the immediate conflict, you open the door to new insights and alternative paths that might have gone unnoticed in the chaos. It's a recalibration, not a defeat, a chance to realign with your goals. The Stoic philosopher Seneca emphasized living fully in the present, free from the burdens of past regrets or future anxieties. Walking away from draining fixations embodies this wisdom, liberating you from cycles of frustration or obsession. It's not about abandoning the fight, but about choosing which fights are worth your time and energy. Strategic retreat allows you to redirect your focus toward opportunities that align with your values and long-term vision. This approach demands courage, as it requires defying external pressures and trusting your instincts. Seeking support can amplify the power of stepping back. Trusted allies, friends, mentors, or advisors can offer fresh perspectives and reinforce your decision to pivot. Their input can help validate your instincts or reveal blind spots, making your next move more informed. Victories often stem from these wise retreats, where you emerge stronger, clearer, and ready to tackle what lies ahead. The question isn't whether to fight, but how to fight smarter. Are you ready to make your next move with purpose? The power of silence. Picture a bustling marketplace, alive with the clamor of voices, footsteps, and competing demands for attention. In this whirlwind of chaos, silence emerges as a profound source of strength. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught that true power lies not in what happens to us, but in how we choose to respond. Opting for silence over the urge to argue is not a sign of weakness, it's a deliberate act of control. Choosing silence is a quiet rebellion against the noise, a way to anchor yourself amidst the storm and preserve your inner peace. The instinct to defend ourselves in every conflict can be overwhelming, but constantly engaging in verbal battles drains your energy and scatters your focus. Silence, when wielded intentionally, becomes a shield, setting boundaries that protect your mental and emotional well-being. It's a strategic choice that allows you to remain in command of your reactions, refusing to be pulled into the chaos of unproductive disputes. By staying silent, you conserve your strength for moments that truly matter, redirecting your energy toward actions that align with your core values. Silence doesn't mean disengagement. It's a powerful form of communication in itself. When paired with purposeful actions, it speaks louder than any words could. Walking away from negativity, whether it's a toxic conversation, a draining conflict, or a situation that misaligns with your principles, sends a clear message about who you are and what you stand for. This quiet strength reflects confidence and self-awareness, demonstrating that you don't need to shout to be heard. Your actions, grounded in integrity, become the loudest expression of your character. To harness silence effectively, trust your intuition. It guides you to discern when words are necessary and when silence is the wiser path. Surround yourself with trusted allies who understand the value of this approach, as their support can reinforce your resolve. In a world that often equates noise with power, choosing silence is a bold strategy. It's about mastering the art of restraint and letting your purposeful actions shine. Are you ready to embrace this quiet strength and make your next move with clarity? Building your own worth. Imagine yourself as a flower stretching toward the sun, yearning for its warmth and light to fuel your growth. But what happens when the sun seems to shine brighter on other flowers, offering them praise while overlooking you? The sting of rejection cuts deep, leaving you questioning your worth. This lesson isn't about chasing the sun's approval, but about cultivating your own inner light. Shifting from seeking external validation to building self-worth is a journey of resilience and self-discovery, rooted in the understanding that your value doesn't depend on others' recognition. We often chase approval from friends, family, colleagues, or even fleeting likes online, hoping their affirmations will fill the void within. Yet, as the Stoic philosopher Seneca cautioned, living for others' opinions is a fragile foundation. When you tie your worth to external validation, you hand over control, leaving yourself vulnerable to manipulation or disappointment. People's praise can be fickle, swayed by their own biases or agendas. Relying on it creates a shaky sense of self, easily toppled by criticism or indifference. True strength comes from walking away from those who dim your light, choosing self-love over the need for approval. Breaking free starts with recognizing limiting beliefs, those inner voices whispering you're not enough. Challenge them by embracing your quirks, the unique traits that make you, you. Practice self-compassion, treating yourself with the kindness you'd offer a dear friend. Celebrate small victories, whether it's a moment of courage or a quiet act of kindness. Building worth from within means nurturing your own garden through gratitude for what you have, time spent in nature's embrace, or diving into passions that ignite your soul. These acts root your value in something unshakable, your own existence. Surround yourself with those who see your light and encourage its growth. But let their support be a bonus, not the source of your worth. You are enough, just as you are, a flower blooming for its own sake. With every step toward self-acceptance, you shine brighter. Ready to keep growing grounded in your own strength? Let's move forward together. Breathing in new beginnings. Life is like a garden brimming with endless potential, where every seed holds the promise of vibrant growth. Yet, weeds, grudges, toxic relationships, or lingering regrets can creep in, choking out the beauty and vitality of your plot. These burdens, if left unchecked, stifle your ability to flourish. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, the future is uncertain, so the present moment is where life truly unfolds. Clinging to emotional baggage weighs you down, tethering you to the past and dimming the possibilities of tomorrow. Releasing these anchors is not just liberating. It's essential for cultivating a thriving, fulfilling life. Letting go of negativity is a transformative act that lightens your mental and emotional load. Studies show that harboring resentment or stress can elevate cortisol levels, draining energy and clouding focus. By contrast, releasing toxic ties or old regrets reduces stress, boosts mental clarity, and sparks renewed vitality. This process opens doors to fresh opportunities, whether in relationships, career, or personal growth. It is not about erasing the past, but about choosing to prioritize your well-being and future potential over what no longer serves you. Each step toward release plants a new seed for hope and possibility. The journey to let go is rarely easy. It demands courage, self-reflection, and often the support of trusted friends, family, or professionals. Start small. Acknowledge the pain, forgive yourself or others, and redirect your energy toward positive visions. Practices like mindfulness or journaling can anchor you in the present, helping you break free from cyclical negative thoughts. Celebrate small victories. Each one is a sign of progress. Replacing old thought patterns with affirmations or goals creates fertile ground for growth. Surround yourself with people who uplift you and lean into activities that ignite joy and purpose. Letting go is not a race but a lifelong journey of tending your garden. Focus on the future you want to cultivate, one rooted in peace and potential. Ready to breathe freely and embrace new beginnings? Take that first step today and watch your life bloom with vibrant possibilities. Guarding your inner peace. Within you lies a sanctuary, a quiet haven where calm and clarity reside. In a world brimming with daily chaos, from relentless notifications to mounting pressures, this inner peace is your refuge. Protecting it isn't selfish. It's vital for your well-being. As Seneca taught, true happiness springs from within, untethered to external noise or fleeting circumstances. Your inner sanctuary is a sacred space, a wellspring of strength that allows you to navigate life's storms with resilience. Guarding it ensures you remain grounded, capable of facing challenges with a clear mind and steady heart. Sacrificing your peace to appease others or meet endless demands is a costly trade. It leaves you drained, eroding your energy and dimming your inner light. Toxic relationships, unreasonable expectations, or hostile environments can invade your haven, sowing stress and self-doubt. Walking away from these threats isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Setting firm boundaries is an act of self-respect, signaling to others what you will and won't tolerate. Whether it's saying no to overcommitments or distancing yourself from negativity, each boundary reinforces the walls of your sanctuary, preserving your mental and emotional health. Nurturing this inner peace requires intention and practice. Mindfulness techniques, like deep breathing or meditation, anchor you in the present, silencing the clamor of external chaos. Journaling can help you process emotions, clearing mental clutter. Lean on supportive people, friends, family, or mentors who respect your need for peace and uplift your spirit. Self-compassion is key. Forgive yourself for past compromises and embrace your right to prioritize your well-being. Small rituals, like a quiet morning walk or a moment of gratitude, replenish your sanctuary, making it a reliable retreat no matter what life brings. Protecting your haven is a lifelong commitment, not a one-time fix. It's about consistently choosing what nourishes your soul over what depletes it. Your peace is worth every effort. It's the foundation of a vibrant, meaningful life. Ready to safeguard your inner sanctuary? Take that first step today. Set a boundary, carve out a moment of stillness, and reclaim your calm. Let's build a life where your peace thrives. Mastering your mind. Life is an ocean wild, unpredictable, and often overwhelming. Its waves crash with challenges, from external pressures to unexpected setbacks. Yet, beneath the surface, your inner world can remain a steady anchor. As Epictetus taught, true happiness lies in mastering what is within your control, your thoughts, emotions, and reactions. Chasing control over external circumstances, people, events, or outcomes is a losing game that leaves you adrift. Instead, cultivating a resilient inner world empowers you to navigate life's turbulence with clarity and strength, grounding you in a sense of purpose no matter how fierce the storm. Mastering your mind begins with self-awareness. By observing your thoughts without judgment, you uncover patterns that shape your emotions and actions. Practices like mindfulness or reflective journaling help you pause and assess, creating space to choose responses rather than react impulsively. Reframing negative thoughts, shifting from "this is unbearable" to "this is a chance to grow," transforms challenges into opportunities. Emotional balance is equally vital. Acknowledging feelings without letting them steer you off course builds resilience. Over time, these practices strengthen your ability to remain calm and centered, even when life's currents pull hard. Walking away from energy drains is not retreat but an act of strength. Toxic relationships, unproductive conflicts, or environments that sap your vitality can cloud your inner world. Choosing to step back reclaims your energy and redirects it toward growth. This isn't about avoidance but about prioritizing your mental and emotional health. Surround yourself with people who inspire and support your journey and let go of those who diminish your light. Each decision to protect your inner peace reinforces your power to shape your reactions and, ultimately, your life. Mastering your inner world is a lifelong practice, not a destination. It requires patience, commitment, and self-compassion as you learn to steer your thoughts and emotions. Focus on the power within you, the ability to choose your perspective and respond with intention. Ready to rule your inner world? Start today. Take a moment to breathe, reflect, and reclaim your strength. Let's build a life where you thrive, steady and unshaken, no matter the ocean's roar. Honoring your true self. Life is a tapestry, woven with vibrant threads of joy and darker strands of struggle, each stitch shaping the unique pattern of your existence. Amid this intricate weave, choosing to walk away from negativity, whether toxic relationships, self-doubt, or harmful environments, is a profound act of honoring your worth. As Marcus Aurelius advised, embody the good you wish to see in the world. Clinging to harmful threads, whether out of fear or habit, keeps you tethered to stagnation. In contrast, embracing self-love and releasing what no longer serves you sets your spirit free, allowing you to create a life that reflects your deepest values and aspirations. Identifying the draining threads in your tapestry requires courage and clarity. These might be relationships that diminish your light, environments that breed negativity, or internal narratives that erode your confidence. Pause and reflect. What steals your energy or pulls you from your truth? Self-awareness, nurtured through practices like journaling or mindfulness, helps you pinpoint these threads. Once recognized, walking away becomes an act of empowerment. It is not about abandoning others, but about choosing environments and connections that uplift and align with your authentic self. This choice weaves new patterns of growth and possibility into your life. Embracing compassion for yourself and others is the loom on which your tapestry takes shape. Forgive yourself for past moments of tolerating harm and extend understanding to those who may have contributed to it. This compassion, paired with firm boundaries, protects your inner peace while fostering authentic connections. Aligning your actions with your core values, whether integrity, kindness, or creativity, ensures each thread you weave strengthens the fabric of your life. Seek support when the journey feels heavy. Trusted friends, mentors, or professionals can guide you through untangling difficult knots. Weaving a life of authenticity and love is a brave, ongoing journey. It's about choosing threads that reflect your worth and vision, even when it's hard. Every step toward letting go of negativity and embracing what uplifts you adds vibrancy to your tapestry. You are worth a life that shines with purpose and joy. Ready to weave that masterpiece? Let's create it together, one bold, beautiful thread at a time.